Hey everybody, my name is Paco Sanshiro.
And I'm Miss Purple.
And we're starting out our podcast. This is the first time, so we have a few things we're still figuring out. We're gonna try to chill for a bit. I think for now, a good idea will be maybe some animes you watch. Maybe
Yeah.
what's happened to you in the last
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I have stories to tell.
Yeah. So hang out, chill out, and see how this goes.
And we're having drinks right now, so we advise you, relax. There's gonna be a lot of bullshit. There's gonna be a lot of stupid things. Enjoy. Do a little bud if you want to.
Here's discretion is advised.
Right.
You want to know what you mix for us?
So we're having some peach whiskey with just Sprite. That's it.
Don't they usually use squirt?
That's for tequila.
That's what you get?
Yeah.
I thought squirt was pretty much for everything.
I mean, it is. I mean, it's a citrus fruit. It's
Okay.
made out of grapefruit, and the Sprite is just lemon lime
Okay.
and soda. So it's the same thing. Like it's a cousin soda.
Okay.
So, but I rather mix squirt with tequila and maybe some vampiro to make vampiros. But whiskey. Flavored whiskey just goes better with like your lemon lime soda because you remove you can just taste the flavor. Like, so if you're having apple crown, apple peach, or mostly those two, you can taste the apple and the peach.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I think that works a lot, especially for me, because I think with whiskeys,
Yeah.
I think they're a little sour. They have a
Well, I mean, it's
is it
alcohol.
agrio? Is that the word? Sour?
Agrio is sour, yeah.
Sour?
Yeah.
It's a little bit for me, so I guess mixing it works better.
Yeah, it just depends what you mix. Because a lot of people do just regular whiskey with Coke. It's cool. It's not my thing. I rather do rum and Coke.
My uncle does that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
your
tried it. It's
good old fashioned. Like,
Yeah.
it's old reliable.
Yeah.
It's everybody does it.
So, are most things with Coke just Coke and rum, or is Coke and rum a specific hard drink?
It's a very popular drink. I don't know where it comes from, but they do Cuba Libre is. I think it's mostly like not like those countries in South America like Colombia, Venezuela, where it's really popular. So it's Coke, rum, and
Salt.
lime. No salt.
No salt.
Yeah, and just lime. And then I like squeezing the lime.
You know,
and just
you know what? That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
Because there's a TikTok. I have it saved because it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Where they're just fucking drinking that shit ton, and
Yeah.
then it starts out like, ¿Por qué le echas sal a mi Cuba?
sí, güey. You're like, chato pendejo, güey. O sea,
Yeah. And then the other guy's like, that's Cuba.
Yeah.
It's like, ¿Quién te pidió Cuba, pendejo?
Yeah.
Tú, güey.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so that makes more sense.
Yeah, no, La Cuba is Coke, rum, y limón. Not limón, lime. Lima. So,
I always get that shit.
right, well, you know which one is which, right?
El chiquitito es.
Oh, el chiquitito. No, okay, so el verde es la lima. El amarillo es el limón. So,
¿Cuál es la diferencia del chiquito?
el limón es más dulce y no quiero decir que es más agrio la lima, but it's more tangy, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So whenever you mix rum, Coke, and the lime, I like squeezing my lime in there. It makes it tangy. Like, I don't know if you've ever had, like, you know, like los old school remedios mexicanos que es la coca y el limón para que no sé.
Ese no, tata. El que me daban un chingo my dad era limón con honey.
Sí, limón y ajo. Porque, bueno, más que nada el limón no es muy, digamos, like, no
¿saludable?
Tiene, no saludable, pero no tiene muchos remedios para que te sane.
Ok, no tiene muchas aplicaciones.
Ajá, sino es la honey y el ¿cómo se llama?
Ajo.
El ajo y la miel son muy, o sea, I know honey does like, it's supposed to help your immune system and things like that, and el ajo is just, in prison they use it as, in Mexico they can take certain pills.
And what's the lemon for? Or like
para que no sea tan culero.
And honey?
I don't know.
Honey tastes fine by itself.
I don't know. Pero, alright, so what have you watched recently? That
so not yesterday, the day before that, Thursday, I finished watching High Score Girl.
High Score Girl. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I recommended you.
Yeah.
And now I'm reading a manga, not the manga, because as far as I know, as I looked up, the ending of the anime is the ending of the manga. So as soon as
the beginning of it is it?
Huh?
I'm confused.
So there's 2 seasons in High Score Girl.
Right.
Once you finish season 2, that's also the ending of the manga. That's where the manga ends.
Okay. So what is this, like fan fiction where like you continue on, or
there's a continuation, but it's a spin-off because so in the anime it's a love triangle.
Okay.
But not really a love triangle because one of those persons is really one-sided.
Right, but it's still a love triangle.
Yeah, it's still a love triangle, and in the end, you know who they're gonna end up with.
Right.
But they don't really, give too much information on the other character. And honestly, if you watch it, you're gonna be like, damn, I feel bad for that person.
Yeah, I feel like
you get a spin-off of them, and I hope that it's good because as I only read the first chapter, and it's of her becoming a teacher.
Okay.
And they're like, damn, you're boring. And she's like, if only y'all knew I was a fucking gamer. I was fucking top tier fighting game gamer.
That's funny. It like I said, it reminds me a lot of what is the anime I recommended to you?
Snafu?
Yeah, Snafu.
I gotta watch Snafu.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it's one-sided. Like, there's definitely like you can see the love between one person and like the guy and one girl.
Yeah.
And then the girl just is in love with the guy.
Okay.
I mean, so which I'm guessing is the same thing with this anime.
Although honestly, it happens a lot in romance animes where like the main character already has a specific love interest,
right?
And then the other one comes in. So, but there's no actual interchange of romance. It's just one-sided.
Yeah. So. But I think that's how it really goes in real life. Like someone likes you and you're like, I really don't like you. Or like vice versa. Like you're the one who likes, and it's like, I don't like you. I like someone else.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, technically it's a love triangle, but no, it's not. Yeah.
You're not that guy.
Yeah, you're not that guy, man.
Yeah.
Well, so Gamer Girl. I need to watch it myself. I guess you recommend it to the viewers.
Yeah, so I recommended it to him for the romance, and mostly because I went in because I have a huge interest in fighting games.
Okay.
And in that anime, you can it tells you the dates of when they're in, and those dates coincide with like the games that are coming out, and then what's popular, what tournaments are going on. And just
so it's is it pretty accurate with like real life, or
as far as I know, it's really fucking accurate.
Oh, that's just pretty cool.
And then and they go. I haven't seen any gaming anime or show or stuff that like goes in depth as much, because Zangief, right? Have you seen him?
No.
Street Fighter 2, he's a really big dude.
Oh, yeah. The character.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, I thought you meant...
Everybody has to know Zangief.
Yeah, but I just didn't pop. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
So he was known as the hardest character in Street Fighter 2.
Okay.
And so the main girl, that's who she mained. And like, it's really fucking accurate because you would go in and she would finish the story mode. And people will gather up and be like, holy shit, we get to see Zangief's ending. Oh. And that's accurate because like people will go to arcades. Yeah. Because that's the only place most people could play the game. And the only way to see people's endings is to actually beat it yourself,
Right.
and you have to be good with the character.
Yeah.
So nobody knew what fucking Zangief's ending was. Well, they knew, but like,
Yeah, I know.
you had to have someone that played
Right.
the character. So it was really fucking cool. And then seeing how time progresses in the anime, because there's like 2 or 3 time skips.
Yeah.
And then with those time skips, they move on to different games.
Okay.
So it's really fucking cool. I really everything you should check it out.
Okay, so high score.
High Score Girl.
Okay, definitely check it out.
It's got a really weird 2D, 3D animation. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I found it weird first, but
Yeah.
I think you'd like it.
I'll check it out. Well, I've commented you this one. I've heard like. I think it's fairly new, right? I think you were telling me it was fairly new. It's called Tower of God.
Okay, yeah, Tower of God.
Yeah, I don't know when it came out.
It's pretty recent. I think 2021-ish or 2020.
Okay. So yeah, so it's fairly recent. But like I said, I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
I think it's super underrated.
Yeah.
Like how I feel about how we feel about Glimnir.
Okay.
Is that the right pronunciation? I don't know. Someone's gonna fuck me up down the comments.
Even if you say it right, it doesn't fucking matter. Someone's gonna go, oh, the Hebrew pronunciation was
right. Fuck him.
Although I don't think Tower of God was as.
Did you check it out?
No, I haven't checked it out.
Okay.
But in comparison to Gleipnir, a lot more people talked about it.
So more people talked about Glimnir than
No, Tower of God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but like what I'm saying is like it's just not enough exposure, you know?
Okay.
And well, I personally fell in love with the like it has potential.
Yeah.
I like it so far. I mean, I completely benched it in 2 days.
Yeah.
And
which a lot of people would say is not rich.
I mean, I guess right. I mean,
for such a short show.
Right. Which I mean, it was 2 days because I watched it.
But we're busy people, so that's bitch.
Yeah, well, I watched it from 8 at night to like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
so it took 2 days, right? But it was in one go.
Yeah.
But so it's a lot like Glimnir. Like you fall in love with the world.
Yeah.
And the characters are super cool. It's just, you know, we need more of it.
But does Tower of God have world building? Because I mean, from what I've seen, it's Oh, it does. Okay.
No. I was.
Okay, so from what I've seen, it tends to keep everything outside like a mystery, and like everything is focused on the fights and what's going on in the tower.
Yeah, maybe like
inside of.
I mean, maybe not I guess the world itself, but like tower, right? The tower. You want to know what the fuck is the deal with the tower? Like, it leaves a lot of questions that they could answer open. Mm-hmm. Which just gives you space to go in depth in it and elaborate on it, and I think it's good for that. So it's exactly like Glimnir. Like I mean, their Tower of God, is like just a regular world, right?
Yeah.
Well, really, the forest.
Yeah, that area where everybody's gathered at.
Yeah, so it's. I mean, you don't really give a fuck about the world. It's more about the forest, right? Mm-hmm. So that journey, and what you can find in that forest. It's the same thing as Tower of God. Like, what's the deal with the Tower of God? Who's going? Why do they go? And how civilization sees it. Yeah. So things like that. I think it's similar, and I recommend it to anybody. I just checked it out. It had me feeling like when I started watching anime again. Like when I first started watching anime, like you were excited. Oh my god, I can't believe there's this thing, right? That is like such good shows. That's how it made me feel again. So definitely check it out. I personally like it.
That's cool.
And yeah.
Speaking of Glimnir, there's a thing I've been loving to find.
Yeah.
Only when authors decide to put it in is going into depth of the name of the anime.
Okay.
Because Gleipnir, you know what Gleipnir is?
No, I don't.
So Gleipnir is a lasso or something. It's something that's made to hold down servers.
I find it funny how you give me an explanation.
It's what it is. It's what it is.
It's funny how you give me an explanation what it is. You're like, it's some bullshit.
But that's, you know.
I don't really know what it is.
But it's the deeper meaning that I care about. Okay, yeah. So
look it up.
Well, I'm telling it to you right now.
I mean, I want to know. It's so.
You want to know exactly what it is?
Yeah, like, is it a lasso? Is it a rope? I guess a lasso would.
It's something to hold down.
Yeah.
It's the thing that hold down servers.
Meaning. Definition.
Okay. Oh, it wasn't servers. It was.
So you had it.
Hold on, it's a dog in mythology. All right, I just forgot that it was the Greeks.
So you just wanted to mention that it was interesting. You know what the fuck it was?
It was a while back that I looked into it. Okay. Right. It's still cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you got?
It's folklore.
I need glasses, people. Support the Patreon. I need glasses.
Oh, do you need glasses now?
Yeah, I've been needing glasses.
I thought you never needed glasses.
You
just love
some of you guys might not know this, but I just love the look of glasses on myself and on others, especially on girls. And I would use fake glasses sometimes. But now it turns out I actually need them, which kind of sucks because, like,
does it? You want to wear them though?
Yeah, but sometimes I would lose them, and like
lose a lot.
I'd lose a lot of things. I do.
You're gonna need the glasses with the little chain on the back.
Oh, fuck that! I'd rather buy some. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do the with the librarian with the fucking chain.
Yeah.
Like, now. So, but yeah, I do need glasses.
Okay.
The
far or close?
I think it's far. I don't know. I know that whenever I took my driver license test, they were like, one eye was fucked up.
Really?
Yeah, one eye is fucked up.
What the fuck? That's weird.
Yeah.
You gotta get a monocle or what?
What the what?
Monocle.
Oh, right. Oh. That'd be funny though.
That'd be extras, which
yeah, I am
your style.
Right.
So it's Fenrir. That's the
Fenrir.
Yeah, it's the chains that held down Fenrir.
Oh, so Glimmer was the chains that hold down Fenrir.
Yeah, and it's interesting because what's the name of the main character?
I forgot it. We watched it a long time ago. We should rewatch it after this.
So it hasn't delved too deep into it, the anime itself. But from what I'm seeing is him being kind of insane. The first time she goes to visit his house, and he's just like, oh hey mom, it's like it's a desolate fucking house, it's dusty and shit. Him being insane in that sense is what's been keeping him not a menace to society.
I need to definitely watch it.
Do you remember the ending?
I don't remember shit.
So the ending of
I just remember I was like,
is him on a call with Claire. That's her name, Claire. And he's just tearing somebody's ass up.
I do not remember this.
Yeah, he goes kind of psycho at the end.
You should have mentioned that there's spoilers ahead.
If you watch the clip, you'll know.
Yeah. And if you don't, you still will.
We'll put spoilers in the thing.
Yeah.
Fuck. And so I've been looking into names like that recently. Licorice Recoil does that as well.
I need to watch that.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Apparently it was #1 in Japan.
Oh really?
Yeah. So in Japan it was. So I told you it needed to be up there.
Yeah.
For America.
Definitely.
Snafu, you say you're watching?
Yeah. I'm just thinking like you mentioned, we started talking about spoilers. You remember? Did you ever? I think you watched it together.
What?
The first part of Endgame, was it, or the second part?
So I don't think I ever watched any Marvel with you.
I think you watched it like fucking 10, 20 times.
With you?
One of them was with me. Whenever you watched like the.
So it was probably Civil War that I watched with you. because I know I did not watch Endgame with you because you put up a Snapchat about it.
Dude, I blasted it on my.
I know.
Everywhere.
And I'm so fucking glad that I saw the snap and I was this nigga just talking out of his ass just because.
Right.
So I didn't process it.
Yeah.
And I went to watch it, and then after I finished watching it, I was thinking about your snap. I was like, oh, fuck, fuck you.
Yep.
I was so fucking mad at you. Yes. Yeah, she's.
Yeah, a lot of people blocked me. I think. Fuck them.
Yeah.
That's who I am, guys. So whenever I don't know which one it was. It was part 1 or part 2. I went to watch. I think it was like.
Oh, it was the first one because that's when Black Widow died.
Spoilers. When it was like, yeah, everybody watched it. Fuck it. Yeah, I think when Black Widow died, I just spoiled the movie for everybody. I blasted it on my social media, and like, yeah, a lot of people blocked me after that.
So, here's a question.
And this, by the way, people who don't know, I don't give a shit about spoilers. Like, if you tell me. Yeah. Like, if you spoil something for me, I just want to watch it more. Like, because, like, it's the same reason why I watched The Hunger Games. Because I read the book and I was like, oh, this is really cool. But, like, I want to see how they did it, you know, in the movie.
Okay.
And it doesn't spoil shit for me, you know? Or it's like manga readers watching the anime. You already know how, like... Yeah. What's happening, but like you want to see it in live action, or like not live action, but just.
But you're not a manga reader.
Yeah, but whatever. I mean, I read one manga one time.
Yeah,
it was good. Or 2 actually. I read
so, I know you don't care about superhero movies or Marvel.
I stopped caring.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
If you had cared, would you still have spoiled it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would?
Yeah, because I don't give a shit about... dude, I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I think I don't give a shit about just superhero movies because it's like... Tiran vergazos.
Yeah.
And...
Pero buenos vergazos.
Right, and it looks like the heroes are going to lose.
Yeah.
And then, ta-da! The heroes win! So... after like my second superhero movie, I was like, oh, this is how it works. So I just stopped caring for superhero movies. But I just think it's funny. Yeah. So I think I would have still done it. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, because I don't really care. But
I care.
Yeah.
I care.
Yeah. Which... It was like most of the time I'm decent, like I don't like just spoil shit to people. Yeah. But I was like, I think I had ended up getting like tickets. I did not want to see that fucking movie, and like they fucking forced me. Yeah, it was more like, well, I thought it was funny that like so many people wanted to see the movie, and like somehow I managed to be at the premiere to a movie I did not want to watch, and. I was like, I thought it was just so funny that I don't want to watch the movie and I'm watching it at the premiere. And I was like, yeah, it'd be funny. Like, because I didn't want to watch the movie, I think y'all should get spoiled. Get spoiled. And yeah, after that, a lot of people blocked me. But yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I bet you don't.
Yeah. But,
yeah.
I guess that was Menace Brian. I was like, let me do this.
You still do that?
I mean, like Menace Brian comes out here and there. Like I'm a fucking menace, bro. Sometimes, you know, not all the time.
Did we watch Civil War together? So I think Civil War is the one that I watched with you because I watched Civil War with like 6 different groups.
I thought it was Endgame.
No, I went with these niggas.
Who?
Bryson and Jesse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I went with them. I don't think you were there.
I don't
So
know.
I know you weren't there because I would have called you out.
Oh yeah, yeah, right. Or maybe we watched the second part together. But we didn't watch the first part together. Yeah, because I only watched it one time, and that's when I spoiled it, and we were together. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might not be any of the last ones.
Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, damn, we really need to check out the Hunger Games movies. I never watched.
To rewatch them.
Yeah.
Did you watch them in the first place?
Well, I watched. Yeah, I watched the first two. I don't remember the second one very well. And I never watched 3 or 4.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's 3 part 1 and 3 part 2. Oh, talking about parts.
It came out actually today.
Oh, really? Did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to check it.
And I went through the comments. We're talking about Attack on Titan for
Yeah. So.
You should know.
Yeah.
So I clicked the episode. Not because I want to watch it.
Right.
Of course not. I'm not gonna watch it until it's done.
Right.
It's done. I'm not gonna wait for it. I'm not gonna get cliffhanged just to wait for a few more years.
Right.
But I went through the comments, and yeah, it was confirmed that it's gonna be Special 1 and Special 2.
Yeah.
It's Attack on Titan final season part 3, Special 1 and Special 2.
What the
Fuck.
That's hilarious. Yeah, they're. I don't know why
It's
they're
a 1 hour
doing
special.
that. Cool. Why are they doing that? I mean, why don't they just call it a movie?
I mean, they could have just made a 2-hour movie.
I don't know, man. But actually, man, I love Attack on Titan. I love it. It's
a great fucking story.
Huh?
It's a great fucking story.
It's Jews.
Yeah. Well, actually,
Dirty Jews.
Within the anime community, it's been the reason that that the midterm came through, because any anime that will come out, they will compare the story to Attack on Titan. And of course, fucking Attack on Titan has an incredible story, and anime hasn't always been about having all incredible stories.
Yeah,
it's either just like the world building, the characters, or other stuff like that. So it created this idea that every anime needs to be like Attack on Titan. So that's what people say to me, like, yeah, it's mid because of that.
I guess.
Yeah. Which I would love to have more stories like Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
But we can't fucking expect it.
I know. But
we're gonna expect a lot of isekais.
A lot of what?
Isekais.
Didn't even get started. I like isekai.
How many have you watched?
I lost track. I lost track of that.
Yeah, there's too many.
Yeah, too fucking many. But do you have anything else in mind?
There's another podcast that came out.
Okay. I did not check out the podcast you said.
That's fine. It was just because you asked me about because you hadn't watched any anime podcasts.
Right.
In general. It was just something to check out. But there's another one it's circulating at the moment. I think it's called The Horror Stories, something like that. I can't find it through. Okay, so
YouTube.
Yeah, because it's not named The Horror Stories. It's somebody's name, and then
Horror Stories.
I saved it on TikTok. And it's catching a lot of flame right now.
Yeah.
Because it's a group of normies, people about our age, behaving like boomers when it comes to gaming and anime.
How does that work?
Okay.
So that would you consider me a normie? And what?
You know of normie culture?
Oh. What does that mean?
Normal culture, like you're a normal person.
I mean,
you go out drinking and get bitches.
No, I don't. Bitches are gonna know.
Well, anything outside of anime and gaming, just normal people, I guess.
Okay. That's what you mean. I meant like, okay.
You met people who know about it, but they're nerds.
Yeah, well, like you have those just
like people who only watch Attack on Titan and nothing else.
Yeah, like that watch. Oh, what's your favorite anime? And it's like Naruto. Oh.
What else?
Okay.
What do you mean? What else?
Yeah, and like they got stuck at the wave of what 2016, 2017, where like it was like, what do you watch? Oh, dude, I watch Death Note. I watch Tokyo Ghoul and Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
that's all I watch. And I just started Naruto.
If you didn't watch Death Note in that era, you get flamed.
Yeah,
you haven't watched Death Note.
Yeah, controversial.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
go on, say it.
Death Note. Fuck Death Note. I actually like it, but it. Code Geass is way better.
So I think when it comes to getting your opinion through, I think it's the same way that I have my opinion on Demon Slayer.
Okay.
In which I come off a lot as hating Demon Slayer.
Right.
But most of my most of the things that I say are in response to things I've heard of Demon Slayer being called like the best anime ever. It's not. So like that's why it sounds a lot like I hate it, even though I like the show.
Yeah,
I just don't think it's.
Yeah, well, it's like so many people suck Death Note's dick, which they deserve it. I mean, Death Note is amazing, it's great, but it's not better than Code Geass. And like, you just haven't watched Code Geass, and
I haven't watched Code Geass.
Yeah, and it's just you just haven't watched Code Geass. Code Geass is way better. Because it ends good. And like I don't know, it's just better. Like a lot of, I mean, it's also intense, but I feel like it's slightly more not realistic. Not realistic. Right. Like, is it slight? Because see, they're living in a world with powers, right? Okay. Now, Light Yagami is a regular ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, in a regular ass world,
he just has regular powers.
Well, I guess it's not that regular, right? Because they have powers too.
Well,
I don't care. Whatever.
It's not that.
Check out Code Geass. It's better. That's it.
I can't.
You can't
go against him mostly because I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Yes. Just wait until I watch it. And then, like Naruto, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's shit.
Well, okay, at first, you know, it's like How I Met Your Mother, where like you see that episode where like they shatter like someone's reality. Like you don't notice something until someone mentions it, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
they do that. It's the same thing with Naruto. Like I thought Naruto was this, I thought Naruto was that, and then you and Bryson are like, "Well, it's not that good because there's this and that," and I was like, "Oh shit! I've been living a lie." And then I went completely, like, I didn't hate it, like I still kind of liked it. Yeah. But I did.
Honestly, Naruto is still good. It's just that it's, you know, it's
well, see, that's the thing though. Like,
right now.
I didn't know how to divide it. Because it's Naruto and Shippuden, and then retarded.
Naruto's fucking
retarded Boruto.
Yeah.
But it's Naruto and Shippuden, and then Naruto is amazing by itself.
Yeah.
And that's why you linger on that feeling. Like that's what makes Shippuden great.
Yeah.
Or like good, because like you have that nostalgia.
You're riding that wave.
Yeah, you're riding the wave. And
so here's the thing. I think the original Naruto is great mostly because of its pacing. It has incredible fucking pacing. Like I remember starting to rewatch it with my nephew.
Yeah.
After I had gotten to like episode 50 of Shippuden.
Yeah.
Because I semi-dropped Shippuden mostly.
Right. That's slow.
It's so fucking slow.
Right.
And then my nephew wanted to watch Naruto, and I was hesitant. I was like, sure. And then we started watching it, and I was like, damn, this shit's so fucking good. This shit's so fucking good.
Yeah, it was good.
And I wonder if just fixing the fucking pacing would have done it for Shippuden.
Well, I mean, also, I just feel like...
Mostly because I don't know, after episode 50, I don't know, like, what else.
I forget what's happening in episode 50. But,
he's training with his wind chakra.
Yeah, it's just... The way I remember, I just watched it and like I just have like certain key points of what happens.
Yeah.
And like there's very memorable fight scenes and very, very memorable parts. Just in general, it has a lot left to desire, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think because you love Naruto itself, the anime so much, that it you just like you bust through it, you know, like you grind through it, and you're like, oh, this is good too. Yeah, and you get excited in certain parts, and that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, and freaking Naruto putting a lot of what's popular in anime now. There's a reason that everybody goes, oh, it's the Naruto and Sasuke of this, Naruto and Sasuke of that.
I get
because
that.
You know, it started a lot of what's popular now, and a lot of people take inspiration from it.
Yeah.
So I still respect a lot of Naruto. It's mostly the community I'm up against.
I don't want to get into that. Let's watch this.
Yeah, there's...
Yo nada bien y la gente sigue molesta. Una historia...
Respeten, Respeten.
Güey, es que también... Está cabrón eso, güey. Porque... de los dos lados, güey. O sea... Güey, no vas a... O sea... Vas a tirarle a alguien y esperar que no te la regresen, güey.
Ah, sí.
O sea... Y también, o sea, ¿para qué pinches ofendidos de mierda, güey? O sea, pero pues está bien, o sea, están tirando vergas, o sea,
aguante vara, güey.
Sí, bueno, sí, los dos, ¿verdad? Que aguanten vara.
Sí.
Está tirando vergazos y no va a aguantar el vergazo cuando se lo regresan.
Sí.
Pues no jala. Y también estos güeyes, pues a veces sí puede ser la raza pasada. Y pues pinches tetos de mierda, güey. Pero se nota que el grupito es así de un pinche merrey.
Sí.
Güey, ¿qué te va a dar verga, güey? ¿Cuánto gana el PewDiePie?
Esas son las... No,
¡Qué bueno! ¡Qué bueno!
¿Qué era el punto de decir eso? ¿Que los gamers son pendejos por ganar un chingo de dinero?
I know.
Güey.
Ya. A lo mejor, pinche, el presidente de Guatemala debe de ser propio. Güey, calmado, tú también. Yo digo.
No mames,
el presidente de Guatemala
le entró a los juegos.
Debería ponerse su stream, un jueguito, algo, no sé, pero que esté pendejo eso, yo no sé. Ahí sí, yo no conozco a este güey. Él me invitó al podcast y que muy vergas y que la chingada. Y yo no sé ni vergas.
No, pero en ese caso sí, bueno, hay una parte de los en cuando salen situaciones como estas.
Ajá.
Que medio se dividen la comunidad gamers.
Okay.
Más o menos en la forma en la que responden. Porque sale los primeros
los jotos.
Sí. No es cierto. Estilo
sí.
Que exactamente lo que están describiendo.
Sí.
Y luego está gente como nosotras que intenta buscar maneras maneras de demostrar que lo que están diciendo no será. Estilo, güey, cállate, no me estás ayudando.
Güey, pero no sé cómo, o sea, yo, la gente que miro de lo que sigo, muy apenas puedo estar al corriente con lo que miro.
Sí.
¿Cómo vergas vas a ver otro podcast que no conoces, que, o sea, no sigues a estos vatos? O sea, ¿cómo se va a hacer viral esto? Y no sé si me hace, no sé cómo puede, how you keep up with that shit?
¿Me?
Anybody. I mean, yo entiendo, están en TikTok, pero I mean, ¿qué tan grandes son estos vatos?
No creo que más grandes.
Is it a Mexican? What? This account is private?
Pusieron su cuenta privada.
Oh, wow.
Y justo en la mañana los había encontrado.
¿Pero qué tiene, güey? O sea, ¿para qué vas a poner una cuenta privada si como quiera... O sea, ¿cómo vas a saber quién es quién?
No, eso no es lo que hace. Lo que hace es cuando quieres ver los videos de ellos, tienes que seguirlos y que te aprueben el que los puedas seguir para que tú puedas ver sus videos.
Sí.
Ajá.
Entiendo. Pero, o sea, cuando ¿cómo sabes? O sea, tú estás poniendo contenido para el público. Obviamente te va a seguir gente que no conoces. Sí. Entonces, ¿cómo vas a saber si esa gente te quiere chingar o no?
Sí.
Entonces, ¿para qué lo pones en privado?
No más para que no...
Mi baby de Heat.
Sí.
Para esperar que se va...
Como ya llega un montón de gente y luego la gente nueva que viene es nomás para chingarle a su madre. Entonces nomás no quiere que llegue más gente y que la única que pueda comentar son seguidores de ellos. Y que pues sí, también puedes ponerle seguir y luego te aprueban y les menta a su madre. Pero pues obviamente no vas a...
O sea, eso que en unas 2-3 semanas ya muere.
Sí.
Más o menos.
La mayoría sí. Sí está bien.
No, pues cada quien su pinche opinión, ¿verdad? Pero pues qué bueno que se lo chingaron por andar tirando embargos a los pendejos.
Y luego
güey, ahorita andando tirando chingas a los pendejos. Y pinche vato gordo de mierda. ¿Cómo que Death Note es peor que ¿verdad, güey? Ay, no, pinche gordo, spoiler, vete a la verga.
Ay, güey.
Es que, güey, pues ni modo, güey, nomás tienes que tirarle para frente, porque no sabes cómo va a reaccionar la gente. Sí. Y no soy pinche fichita de oro monedita de oro para que pues a todos les guste lo que diga. Ni modo. Pues,
no, y luego me imagino que hay un chingo como tú que también le maman el Code Geass.
I feel like it's less spoken about.
Sí.
Like if you like Code Geass, you're just like, yeah. It's just like, cool.
Not you.
I mean, well, first of all, I'm not deep in the anime community like that.
Okay.
You know, like I'm shallow per se in the anime community.
I mean, but whether
with the community,
whether you like it or not, the moment you start talking about Code
right?
Geass,
I mean,
you know, you're a part.
I'm a part of the community, but it's just like I don't interact with the community itself. Yeah. So I just do, I really don't know what they have to say about it. But like from what I know, there's not a lot of like loud Code Geass people.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely like it better than Death Note.
Yeah, you've told us.
Not saying that I don't like Death Note.
Right.
Es que estoy suavizando el vergazo. Cállese, raza. Era chiste. Es chile.
Por mientras no tenemos socials, vamos a tener el canal. Mejor después.
Por favor, síganos en nuestras redes sociales. Follow us on our social media. We're gonna post it on the link for me and him. And let us know what you think about the podcast. Maybe
any suggestions that you guys have.
Yeah, maybe we talk about some things you guys want to hear. Maybe you want to voice something. Let us know.
Any questions you have about us?
Yeah.
Comment, what else you're gonna hate about him.
Fuck you. Comment, like, and subscribe.